This Flutter app allows us to pick an image from our device and set it as our profile image. To do this, we click on this button that says Pick Image from Device, and that opens up our File Explorer, which allows us to pick an image from this computer. Let's go with this orange image. And now our profile image has been updated. Let me show you how to pick images from any device using the Image Picker package in Flutter. We start off with a blank app. There's nothing in our app but a blank scaffold. The first thing we'll do is to create a column inside the body of the scaffold where we're going to have our profile image as well as our text and button. Inside this text widget, we're going to have a phrase that tells us the status of the profile picture, whether it is that we have no profile image yet or if we have updated our profile image. So for this, we're going to create a variable up here. We're going to create a string and we'll call it profile image status. By default, we're going to set it to no profile image. Let's minimize this part of the window so that we can see our code nicely. Now let's save and rebuild our app to see what it looks like. And here is our app. So far, we have no profile image selected, so we've set this to a plain gray circle avatar. But before we do the picking of the image, let us apply some styling to this button to make it look better. Let's save and rebuild our app. And now we have a much better looking button for picking our image from the device. The next thing we'll do is download the image picker package from pub.dev. We'll get to this website by typing pub.dev inside our browser. And here is the website. In the search packages bar, we'll type image picker. And this is the package we are looking for. You can see it scores 140 on pub points, which is a good thing because it means it meets all the requirements that packages should meet. And also we can see that it is a really popular package. So let's click on it. Let's go to this installing tab. And here we see that we have two ways we can get this package. The first is through this command, flutter pub add image underscore picker in our terminal. And the second is by adding this line to our pubspec.yaml file and running a flutter pub get so that it fetches the package from here. We'll use the first method. So back in our editor, let's go to this menu, view, terminal. Inside our terminal, we're going to type flutter pub add image underscore picker, then hit enter. We can see that pubget also runs automatically. And now the process is complete. If we go to our file explorer and go to our pubspec.yaml file, let me minimize this terminal. If we scroll down to our dependencies, we can see that image picker has been added as one of the dependencies in this project. Back in our main.dat file, the first thing we need to do is import this package so that we can use it. The second thing we need to do is create an unsigned integer list. This is because this is the specific type of list that we will use to store the image once we have picked it from the device. But to create this kind of list, we need to make a special data import. And that is the typed data import. Now we are ready to create our list. And we'll do that right here. Underneath this profile image status string, we'll call this list image bytes. And we'll initialize it to an empty uint8 list. The next thing we'll do is create our function for fetching the image from our device. And this function returns a future, which will be void, and we'll call this function pickImage. This will be an asynchronous function. The first thing we'll do is create an instance of the image picker. Next, we're going to use this image picker to pick an image, and we shall give some specifications about the height of the image and the width of the image that will be returned, as well as the source of the image, that is, the source from which we'd like to pick our image. The next thing we need to do is put the picked image inside this image bytes list. So we'll only do that if the picked image is not equal to null, meaning that we have actually selected an image rather than cancelling the process of picking an image. First, we'll create an X file where we're going to put the picked image and then convert this X file into bytes, which we'll then put inside our image bytes list. And then finally, we will have a setState function that will change the profile image status text from no profile image to profile image updated. And the reason we're using a setState function is so that our app rebuilds and shows us our new profile image. Now that we have our function for picking the image, let's specify the onPressed property of our button to trigger this function. The next thing we need to do is to display the image we just picked. So here we are going to use an if-else statement, and we're going to set it up such that if the length of this list is 0, meaning we have not picked an image, we want it to show us this gray circle avatar that we currently have. Otherwise, we want to see a circle avatar that has the image we just picked inside. So we'll put an if statement here. So if image bytes is empty, we'd like to see this circle avatar with a gray background. Else, we want to see a circle avatar whose foreground image is an image from the image bytes uint8 list. Let's save and rebuild our app, and our app has now been rebuilt. If we click on this Pick Image from Device button, our File Explorer gets launched, and we are able to pick any image we'd like to use as our profile image. Let's pick this chocolate image, for example. And now we have this chocolate image as our profile image. We can change the image by clicking on the same button, then selecting a different image, for example. We could try another one. And now we have this orange as our profile image. And that's how you pick images from the device that the app is running on using the image picker package. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I will help you out. If you have any other comments, drop them in the comments section as well. And if you have found value in this video, be sure to like it and subscribe to this channel with the notifications turned on so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. This is the Flutter Coach, and I will see you in the next one.